Someone is here. First comment, SteveOp123. How are you doing? How is your evening? I had my first day of work, preparing for or working for this the Strange and the Weird channel. So what did I do today? I spent 4 hours researching, thinking of ideas. I decided to quiet here in Florida. Nice. It's not quite here today. Today was a little stressful. It's a lot of hustling happening today. That's why I'm making myself some nice chamomile tea to relax. Does this stuff really relax you, or is that a placebo? A question for ChatGPT. Well, anyway, the first half of today I was researching and looking at ideas for a video that I would like to publish on a Wednesday. That will be the first half of the week, and then I'll repeat the process for the second half. Publish a second video on Friday. So today, first half research, second half scripting. So for this Strange and the Weird channel, one commenter had suggested to make like a compilation, like top 7 strange things about XYZ or whatever. That sounded pretty good, so that's what I decided to do for this video. So I was researching a lot of these ideas, and it surprised me how quickly that second 4 hours flew by. I was working 100%. I was not checking Instagram. I wasn't swiping on anything. I was like 100% focused, but even then I went 45 minutes over. So then I ran to the gym to like do something physical, realign my body's chakras or whatever. Connect with the physical world, come back, and so I have a script, and tomorrow morning I can record it. It's gonna be boom, 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 not much time for hesitation. So I'll go to sleep tomorrow morning, breakfast, and then film it, editing, finish editing the thumbnail Wednesday, publish the video. I hope it's a good one, but I feel a little bit like the topic or the video might not be ideal. Like if I had my druthers, if I could do it the way I want to according to no schedule, I would spend like another day just considering what topics to cover in the video. It'll be like 6 things kind of in a sequence, 6 strange things. And yeah, but I'm gonna have to be like a satisficer. Good enough, right? Just good enough for government work. Just film it, get it done, stick with the schedule. This employee is not allowed overtime, or at least he doesn't get paid for overtime, so gonna try to put myself into a box of discipline. Also, I was thinking about the appearance of this channel. I mean, I have the graphics already, but like, I guess I'll just film it with this background because it already looks good. But I could make things more dramatic, Like a year ago, I was just looking at random kind of like accessories to try stuff. And I ordered this random, all these like necklaces and weird stuff that you can see I've kind of left on the thing. But like, what if I just, okay, it doesn't work with a V-neck, but like, what if I'm wearing a black shirt, to look like strange and weird? And I got all these things on for the video. I don't say anything about it. I'm just like, yeah, strange and weird guy talking about weird and strange things. Maybe I wear all my rings at the same time. That's pretty weird. Just like load my fingers up with every ring I've got. Like some Harley Davidson biker at my work. What do you think? I need the comments here. Should I be super weird? I've even got one over here that's kind of hard to see, but I think this was from the same packet, but it's like I just threw it on the bookshelf because it looks nice, but it's just some cheap thing. Yeah, maybe I'm some strange guy talking about weird things. Yay or nay on the just imagine I've got like 10 more necklaces on. Black shirt, maybe red shirt. Also, I could do different things with the lights. So for example, I've got this little guy here I picked up. Bow. You can't really see that because it's being lit up too much. Bow. Looks kind of cool. I was thinking maybe here. You know, because you want to make like an ambiance for this strange and weird channel. It just has to be balanced on the edge of this couch so it doesn't go anywhere. Pretty sure it's not moving. Okay. How does that look? Somehow it's not glowing as brightly as I thought it would. But you see it's nice and blurred out there now in the background. When I tested it before, I thought it was really glowing. Maybe the batteries are down. Or, I've also got these things, these bad boys, which are giganto expensive tube lights. See, they got little feet, so I can position them anywhere and just have a different colored light. Where am I? Yeah. So we could turn this on here. Have a blue light, whoop, or a red one. I think I enabled a weird mode where it's just like going crazy. Okay. Rainbow, that's an option. It'll just keep changing colors. That's pretty weird. So I can include them in the shot, or I could put them out of the shot. And if they're out of the shot, then, well, you don't see the light directly, but you do see the light on the edge. So that's an option. See if I can make this thing stop changing color now. It fell over. Wow, why did this work so good last time when I tried it? There we go. So I was thinking, yeah, maybe I'll use like green and orange. That's kind of like Halloween or weird. I put it onto some mode where it's just cycling non-stop. How do I make that not happen? Mode. There we go. I apologize for my ill-preparedness. Mode. Hopefully you don't have a... like, you're not going to get epilepsy from anything I'm going to do here. There we go. So this is the cool mode where you can just use your finger and change the color. So let's say if we go with a weird green. I'll put that over here. Could be in the video because it looks kind of cool glowing. Green and green or green and red? You can't really see right now because it's so close, but this is intensely red. Funny how the colors look in real life versus how they look on the screen. Like it looks kind of yellow on the screen there. Could do something like that. Anyway, you can see on me, you can see it's kind of red on my skin actually. On my shirt. So yeah, could be something like this. All right, do you already see the strange and the weird? Is that like have a Look like a weird channel. Happy holidays season to you. Anybody else? What's up? Anyone else? We got the 5 concurrent viewers here. Rocking it with 5 people. It's kind of funny how I can't see who's there. Unless you comment. Wow, look at that. It's really lighting my face up green. You know what? I was learning about color theory the other day. Apparently green is like the brightest color you can generate from a monitor, from a computer monitor. Color theory is like really crazily complex. Like, it sounds very simple, but how they like capture it and represent it to you on different screens is another story. Yeah. So I wonder also if I just don't have the brightness turned up. Could also be another part of it. Yeah, the brightness is down. But what I said before is not untrue. So I can turn up the brightness. Make it a little bit more red. Boom! but I wasn't talking nonsense before. That the other thing is true. I know. The power, it wasn't on very bright. But, you know. Zoom. Zoom. I find your lack of faith disturbing. Zoom. So. Well, since no one has an opinion about this, I guess maybe I will film that next video with these in the frame as part of the weirdness of the channel. And a bunch of unnecessary necklaces that look strange to spice things up. To let the new viewers of the strange and the weird immediately understand that they're in the right place. That I'm weird. Not to doubt my weirdness. Who's this product for? I mean, is it for me? Or like who buys this kind of stuff? How's it going? Peeps of the internet? Anything going on? I guess I'll cut this short if no one else has any comments. Basically, I shared already that I spent the 4 hours planning, ideation. I spent 4 hours scripting the video. That was all today. Ran to the gym, came back, and kind of ready to go to film the first video tomorrow. So the work week has started. So far, I am not keeping it below 8 hours. I'm going a little above 8 hours, but we'll see. We'll see. I think with a little discipline, it can work out. Also today, I spent a good deal of time researching. Like, I went on YouTube and I just typed like strange, weird stuff, and I like watched 7 other channels to just see what people are doing, to understand how I fit into the existing like scene, you know, and how I want to make myself the same or different from other formats. And I saw that some channels will make like an hour-long video or 30-minute long video, and it's just clip after clip after clip of weird stuff. A lot of times related to ghosts or aliens, stuff like that. And they don't even show themselves, some of the people. You just hear their voice occasionally. So it's like a faceless channel. But then I found another channel where the guy shows himself like once every 2 minutes for just a little bit. And I found another channel where the guy's like me, sitting at a desk and talking about strange and weird things. Although he like talks one topic for like 25 minutes. So, yeah, I see there's a whole like variety of ways to do a channel like this about strange things. And I'm thinking, you know, what formats should I do? What topic? So this time I filmed one with like 6 different topics, and the thumbnail for the video is going to be like something about monster wolves, or these kind of like robot wolves things that they do in Japan. So it's pretty like weird looking, pretty clickbaity. I think that will pull people into the video. And then the other topics, so I put the best one, you know, as the thumbnail concept, and then the other ones should be interesting too. But like, I'm trying to like hook viewers who have never heard of this, the strange and the weird, like brand new people. I'm hoping that it might hook them and then deliver on that promise of strangeness, you know. And it'll just be me showing my face and then showing the topic, showing pictures and video, and then back to me and back to it, you know, kind of like that. That's what I'm planning. But I think for the second video, I might try covering just one topic for the whole video. It'll be, I have to make sure I select a good topic, right? Because like all your eggs are in one basket then, and you have to kind of dig deeper if it's just one subject. So that's kind of what I'm thinking about. And yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and film this. Maybe I'll leave these lights right where they are. It looks kind of weird. Red. Oh, I could also, if I want to make it like creepy, I could turn off the background lights and make it dark behind me. So here's what that would look like if we want to make a little comparison. Need to open the app. Okay. I'm gonna turn off that one and that one. So I could make it more like dramatic. What do you think? Was this more strange and weird, or did you prefer the other? The benefit of the other is that like a blue color behind me contrasts with skin tone better, but this being darker maybe looks a little more strange. Do not cry over spilled eggs. Good luck with the channel. Looks like a lot of work is going on. Hey, Roman. Thank you very much. Yeah. So I appreciate that. Yeah, a lot of work is going on. Empire Jeff, do not cry over spilled eggs. Is that relating to something that I just said, or is that like a topic to cover? Those are some powerful lights. Yeah, they really are, huh? So what do you think about that? Do you like it better? Do you think this would be good? Green, red for the channel to film tomorrow? Or is it better having these lights in the background turned on? Looking for opinions. A or B? Mix of lights looks too weird. A. Voting for the A. So I got one vote for this. And you're thinking that this mix of lights is too weird? Maybe I should change these? Everyone likes A better. Okay, that's good to know. So maybe if I change these up, what would go good with blue and purple? More blue and purple? Or just, what if I got rid of the red and did green only? Too many choices of colors to do. So what about just green and green? How does that feel? It looks pretty weird. Oh, okay. Having different front colors and different background colors is a little funny. So yeah, which one is really, this one is glowing quite a lot. Very powerful. I can make that a little less powerful. Take that down a bit. And maybe we do blue, because I mean blue is gonna match. Let's try blue. The cool thing, I don't know if you can see this, is I got this little touchpad here. So I just put my finger on the color that I want. Isn't that nice? I think it's really cool. So we're going with blue. Oops, blue. I saw some guys making videos on YouTube with these tube lights, and then I knew I had to also do that. So I spent money on these things, probably too much. But now I'm getting to use them. Let's make it blue and blue. Blue, where's the best blue? It's pretty good blue. By the way, yes, this is like cardboard taped onto here on the side. That was me. Because to buy the official like thing that goes on there is like $50. So I was like, I can do that with some arts and crafts. That's a little better, I guess. Less horrible colors. The lights, aren't the lights too close to you? Also, we have, well, if you ever talk about Star Wars, the green, red lights would make sense. And usually people use two colors that are opposite on the color wheel. That's true. So I have, okay, hold on, let me pull up the color wheel here. Let's pull up the color wheel together. I got this fancy thing. Color wheel. Okay. So my skin color is something like here, and the opposite is blue. So usually, you know, a lot of people have the skin tone, and with the blue background is a nice contrast, and blue purple, they kind of mix together. What if we look there again? So I was trying to do red and green. Those actually are. They are on the opposite side of the color wheel. So, isn't that nice? But of course they don't match with the other background that was like 4 different colors. But I miss the old days of Google Images where you could click on an image and it would like fill the whole screen. What is wrong with it now? You have to just do it yourself. It's like they don't want you to see the image. So, blue and orange. What if I made these orange? Then it would make me look like I have a tan, right? Instant tan. I don't have to bother going to the beach. That's kind of red. That's yellow. That's pretty much... It's hard to make it not yellow. It's red. There's orange-ish. Pretty orange. No, I still look pale. I still look like a ghost, but that's cool for this channel about the strange and the unusual. In case you missed it earlier, I'm drinking chamomile tea today. Or as they call it in Poland, rumianek. Rumianek. That's supposed to make you sleepy. I'm hoping that I will be able to sleep tonight. I can just calm down, turn off the brain, and be ready to film something tomorrow. So I don't know what I'll do with these lights. I don't know if it's worth using them. How will you drink from this same mug if we're talking about something weird? That's a good question. Yeah, you think this doesn't look weird enough, hmm? It looks too silly? What if I'm talking about the origin of gingerbread men? I mean, it's it's the holiday season, so guess that works. And my lightning bolt back there looks so lame. Fell down. It doesn't even stay up here. Why was it? Before it was easy for me to balance. I don't know what changed. Life was easy. Oh, I'm accidentally showing you the backside. Okay. Not that it matters. Lightning bolts are weird. Super weird. Oh, I read it wrong. You said, I hope you will drink from the same mug while talking about something weird. Easily done. Maybe I should. Yeah, maybe I should use this in that video. Just give people something to comment about. It will be a really interesting experiment because it's a brand new channel, first video. I'm not trying to bring anyone over from the Magic Channel, from Channel Master. I'm just gonna like post a video and see what YouTube does, you know? I hear all this stuff. I watched this YouTube creator insider channel where it's like employees of YouTube talking about how, oh, the algorithm supports new creators also. You know, everyone's got a chance. So like, it's a good time to be joining YouTube. So let's see, right? I mean, I have to have made a good quality video, right? That's yet to be determined. But it's like theoretically, a new channel can have an opportunity to be shown to people. So as soon as that video goes live, I'm gonna share the statistics, the behind the scene view at the statistics they show, and we'll see how many views it gets. I'm making low expectations, you know, but we'll see. We'll see. The idea is to improve a little bit every time, right? Find areas to improve, new strategies, and just get a little better, 1% better every day. After 100%, after 100 days, you're 100% better, or something like that. Okay, yeah, weird things started happening with the lighting already. I don't know why it can't stay up. What is the deal? I'm gonna be like Jerry Seinfeld. What is the deal with these lights? You put them up and they're falling down all the time. Okay. I swear this thing was brighter before. I wonder if the battery's lit, like that's the only problem. See, these big lights are blocking the view of everything too. If I wanted to put it here, they're kind of like a little bit in the way. Great. Now I got like a lightning bolt on my shoulder all the time. Ah. So yeah. Oh, you know what I could do? I could make a poll. And then people can vote anonymously, because I think there's like some people attending who just don't want to say anything. That's okay. Be anonymous. I'm not attacking you. But I can make a poll that we can participate on. How does one do that? It looks like I would have to open my own stream in a separate window. I'll show you what I see. So there's my stream. There's the stream health. Stream health is excellent. Stream settings, also excellent. Analytics. Well, thank you for being here. I appreciate that. Thank you for being here. You're one of the 10 chosen ones, but I have no idea who you are unless you make a comment. Create highlight video, add stream marker, share, and then I also separated out the chat so that I could see it more easily on the other monitor. So here's like what the chat looks like. Hey, Red Chandler. Thanks for being here. So I have the buttons here. Community moderation, participants, reactions. What is it that? Okay, like you guys can put a heart or confetti or something, I guess. But there should be a button for making a poll. I think, what is this? Engage with, there it is, I found it. Okay, all right, okay. Going back to being professional again. You didn't see anything? Everything's easy and transparent. And don't worry about the man behind the curtain. How many of you, I can do, have seen The Wizard of Oz? The Wizard of Oz. I'm assuming most people understand that reference, but you know. The movie's getting further and further removed from our current generation. So now I can make a poll. What was I gonna ask about? Oh, I think these lights. Yeah. Ask a question. So the question is, should I use these lights on my first video tomorrow for Strange Weird channel? And boop, there we go. Now we have a poll, I think. I don't see anything, but in theory I created a poll. Yeah, it just disappeared. Poll works. Okay, well, where did it go and why can't I see it? Seems like they're improving things here on the YouTube side quite a bit, but then not really 100%. Hello, Eli Chaya. Hello from Belgium, from Poland over here. Yeah, the option to make a poll is disabled now. Like I can't do that because there is one happening, but I can't see it. Okay, I guess I gotta open like a separate window and watch my own stream. I just gotta make sure I mute it immediately. Make sure I mute it so I don't hear myself. Okay, now I can see the poll. All right, it looks like 78%. Oh, can you see the results of the poll? Or is it only once I make that public? Currently, 78% of people voted that I should use these lights. 80%, 78, 80, it's changing. Someone is not sure. I'm gonna vote yes also. Wait, does it not allow me to vote? I don't get to vote. I'm excluded from this process. Do you want to keep the lights in the shot or move them out of the frame? So we can try that. Originally, I was thinking like to catch people's attention so they see them. Like, whoa, that guy's really serious about YouTube. He bought those tube lights. But you know, I guess the more professional approach would not to be have them in frame. So I could just put them over here. Tilt it a little bit more towards me. There we go. Throw one of them more over here. Bink. So now you wouldn't even know they're there unless you see my shirt glowing. I guess that's cool. I could just do this a lot. You guys see what kind of expensive lighting I have happening? Or I can make them even brighter so it's obvious. Yeah, let's pump them up. Pump up the volume. Pump it up. There. Now it's quite clear something is glowing. Except I'd be sitting up here, so it's just gonna be, yeah, that's kind of a lot, I guess. Looks like I'm in like a chicken, like a rotisserie chicken being baked. Just come in the oven there. Maybe this one's a little intense. I could just rotate it a little bit away. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to think about these tubes. Or I could just make them blue again. Wait, which side is this side? Yeah. Well, I guess that's everything I had to say. Unless anyone has any last thoughts, but then otherwise I'll just get ready for bed and film this other video tomorrow. Maybe better without the lights. Yeah, it might be better completely without. Oh, you mean like Red Chandler? Do you mean out of the scene like they are now, or just like completely eliminate them? What if you keep orange, right orange, and left blue? Right orange. Left blue. Oh, like now, Chandler. Okay, thank you. I'll try making this one blue. I like changing the color on these things. It's fun. Yeah. That's kind of cool. Maybe make this one a little softer. Does make me look rather shiny. Oh, okay, I gotta sit up here, like in the position I'll actually be at. Anytime you move, it really changes lights a lot, but that's kind of not too bad. So I'm talking here, looking straight at the camera. Weird fact number 1. Now, I'm not going to number them. I also decided recently that I make numbered lists too much in my videos. And I was like, why am I doing that? I don't have to. I'll just be like, here's the thing, and here's another thing. And I'm not concerned what number I'm on, are you? I'm gonna try that. Yeah, that's kind of cool. I mean, it's also gonna look better if I'm wearing a black t-shirt, because right now, like, this is an extra color we don't need to be thinking about. Like, I'm wearing a green shirt, you know? If it's black or neutral or blue, it might look even better. Left one is more in shadow overall on your frame. Some it makes sense being blue. Ah, yes, you're right, because I have a kind of a bright side, shadow side, so this makes sense being blue. Smart thinking. I see you have some knowledge of the videos and YouTubes. I think it's kind of okay. Now I just gotta add in the necklaces and I'll be good to go. What do you think? All of them? All of them, right? And just don't say anything about it. Pretend it's like normal for me? I think so. I wish I had my fake wigs. I ordered this fake hair. All different kinds. I could be wearing that and like the whole time and people would assume that that's my real hair if they'd never seen me before. And I ordered fake glasses too. So I could just be like totally like different character. Too bad, too bad. I'll have to save that for the second channel next month. Although it might not be about weird things, but still. It's perfect. Look at this winning combination. Is it rotated right? Yeah, look at that. You want to see these up close? Okay. By popular demand, an up close view of them. Wait. This one keeps getting rotated the wrong way. Focus on the necklace, camera, and rotate this one. If someone joins the live stream right now, they're going to be really confused. Can you see that? Yeah, a lot of weird stuff happening. No comments about the necklace. Everyone hates the necklace. Time to make a poll. Let's see the feelings about the necklace. I'm going to end this poll. Oh, I have the results. Alan Smithy, I'm really confused. So, tomorrow I filmed the first video for a new channel, The Strange and the Weird. I'm playing around with what kind of lighting setup I should try, and if I should wear weird jewelry, because no one will know me. It'll be like the first video of the channel, so like I could be like the weird guy talking about weird stuff. So that's where you walked in. And we were deciding about the colors of these lights. So now I'm going to make a poll, since I know how to do that. Start a poll. Should I wear all these super weird necklaces on the first video? The poll is live. Okay, we had one vote for yes. 67% yes. And should I also wear all the rings that I own at the same time? I thought it could be a separate poll. I want to convince people that I'm a Harley Davidson driver. Or just weird. Wait, how does this? Okay. I'm also going to vote yes. No, I don't get to do it, right? Okay. We got 6 votes. Just waiting if there's any more people want to vote. Vote on the poll. Vote or let your... or forever hold your peace. 7 votes. 8 votes. Can people smash like? That would help this live stream. Oh, I didn't even smash like. I don't know if I smash my own like, does YouTube count that? Oh well, I did it. Maybe it just tipped the algorithm. Maybe that was the breaking point. Majority for yes. Heck yeah. There is a significant portion of no's. I mean, I know they are weird, but it looks like the majority, we have it. We have an answer after 11 votes. Unless anyone else wants to vote, but it probably won't matter because the yeses are in the lead. And the poll's ended. Thank you for your votes. So yeah. Maybe I'll keep these lights. It's funny because once you look at the image for a while, you don't even really notice the blue and the orange. It just becomes normal. I think your eyes like start to ignore it. Like if you were in a room with only a purple light, after a while you wouldn't notice. But maybe it adds something. It adds a little dimension. I do feel like this one's visible. This one's like a creepy thing somehow. Oh, I got another vote. I got another thing I would like your opinion on. While I still have 12 people here, I'm going to make a poll. I'll give you a little preface first. I was thinking to avoid talking about aliens and ancient civilizations and ghosts, like, because I generally don't believe in this kind of stuff. But when I was doing my market research of other similar channels, I see some of them, like that's their bread and butter. They go right into that, you know? So if I were to make a video about ghosts or aliens or something like that, I'm trying to imagine how I would do it. Like, would I present it like I'm skeptical, which is true? Would I make a joke about it? Or would I be like some of those kind of slimy creators who just like are obviously like acting like they think it's true, like they're trying to like trick people and fool people? I would feel a little bit dirty doing that, you know, because I wouldn't want to convince people something's true that I don't actually think is true, you know? That's why I'm kind of hesitant to embrace that because I'm not a believer. But, you know, I could theoretically make a video about that stuff and be skeptical, right? I could present the information and say, like, I don't think it's true. Maybe there's some evidence. What do you think? Something like that, like a leave it up to the viewer kind of thing. Okay, so the poll is for one of the videos, let's say, yeah. For one video on strange and weird, should I do the topic of aliens or ghosts? I mean, ghosts can be kind of fun. Okay, I'm gonna make the poll. Where's that up? Start poll. Boop. Start the poll. I'm in Poland starting polls. How ironic. I'm not saying for the entire channel, but should I consider doing that for one video? I was at first thinking absolutely not, but now after I saw these other channels, I see how it's kind of a hot topic. And I'm starting to consider that. I see the polls are going up and down as the war is being waged between the yays and the nays. Wow, maybe people just like clicking yes, because like every poll has been yes so far. Maybe I should like switch it around next time and put the correct answer in the second place or something like that. In France, we have a YouTuber called Feldup who does this kind of content really well. Hard to explain, but he kind of starts with the legends and then deconstructs them. Well, thank you, Alan. I will take a look at that channel and see if I could see a pathway for me that I could do anything similar. Because I'm kind of trying to, you know, wrap my mind around the format that I'll do and who my persona will be for that channel. Because you could just like do yourself, or you could actually like present yourself in a certain way, focusing on certain things, giving your opinion strongly, withholding your opinion. You could be totally serious, like no joking at all, or you can do a little bit of joking, or you can be joking a lot. I guess in my videos sometimes I'm guilty of joking too much, so I had it in my mind that I would just be like 90% serious, like 10% joking, you know? Try to filter myself a little bit for this channel. Although in the very first segment I do a lot of jokes, so that's in the script. Maybe I'm gonna delete one or two of those so it's not like too much. Wow. Oh, wow, it's so close. 12 votes. We have like 12 people watching, right? Let's see. 13 people watching. One person didn't vote on the poll. Let your opinion be heard. Probably one person's just like listening hands-free. Okay, so it's by a narrow majority that we think I should try the topic of aliens or ghosts for one video. Okay, all right. But just for the record, everybody knows, you know, that I know, that you know, that I don't believe in them. Although I may have seen a ghost one time. But aside from that, I do not believe in them. And in this video I filmed tomorrow, I will mention this experience that I had once in my life when I was like 9 years old. I still remember it till today. It's like it just happened, but I don't know how it's possible it could happen, you know? I don't know if you've ever in your life experienced something that you just could not explain. I mean, I've seen some magic tricks. I didn't know how they worked. But I mean, something that you kind of like is impossible. So yeah, I don't know what to think about it. In fact, I think like, did I get hit on the head? Like, and then have a false memory? But like, it's a clear memory, as clear as any of my memories, you know, from my childhood that I know happened. Like, it's very, in my mind, obviously not a dream. Okay, so we got the vote. Let me end that poll. We got the decision that I should try an aliens or ghost video. That'll be funny. That'll be entertaining, at least, you know? It'll be like maybe low pressure for me, because I won't be super invested. I would like to have a low pressure video, because I do feel very pressured to make a good first attempt tomorrow. Okay. So I will check about that Feldup guy. Thank you, because, you know, I'm looking for inspiration for, I don't want to copy anyone directly, but like, if I can see how some people handle the presentation of subjects, that can give me an idea, some inspiration how I might choose to present myself, you know? So it helps. In English, there's Nexpo, who I really like. Okay, 2 of them to check out. Thank you. Roanoke Gaming does really good with taking topics like these and breaking them down. Most often he explains why a lot of them aren't real, but he leaves it often up to the person watching to decide. Perfect. Okay. I appreciate that, Spider. I will check all 3 of those before I make the ghost or alien video. But yeah, in this video I'll film tomorrow morning, I'll mention that. So like on Wednesday, when it goes live, you'll see what I'm talking about. The little experience that I had as a kid. It's kind of like a ghost or something. Or just, you know, my brain went bad. Like a couple bits got corrupted. But I've never had the experience of seeing aliens or ghosts or anything unexplainable all the rest of my life. So pretty much not crazy. Hey-oh. Yeah, I really enjoy doing these live streams. It's nice having feedback from people. I could just, you know, so for Channel Master, I might, because of this extreme schedule for making, you're like 2 videos a week, extreme, but it feels to me like I don't have enough hours or minutes in the day. So I'm just running, trying to get everything done fast enough so I won't be late. So I'm thinking for the first week or 2 on Channel Master, I will just be doing live streams. Although I would prefer to put out a nicely edited video that's more consumable by more people. But I might just have to be satisfied with a live stream, because as soon as I finish, you know, live streaming, it's done. I don't have to edit it. It saves a lot of time, and it's more relaxing, it's more fun, so it might be like help balance the schedule for the first couple weeks. That's what I'm thinking. I think some popular guys like Compaville. Wait. Oompaville. Like Oompa Loompa Loompa Dee Doo. Sometimes make those too. Also in a style up to the viewer. It's up to you to decide. Probably why they do that is like, but what do you think? Leave your comments below. That's probably like a engagement strategy, and also like not to offend people, you know, to push your beliefs, because if some people have a belief, probably not good to step all over it, you know. So, okay, I guess I can, that will be my strategy. Like maybe I'll express a little skepticism, but say it's up to interpretation or something. It's up to you. What do you think? So now I ran out of things to talk about. Awkward. I'm almost finished with my tea. And I told myself this is going to be like a 10 to 15 minute live stream, and now here it is an hour later. I don't know, they're just fun. It's just like low pressure. The truth is out there. I'm going to do a reaction. I think I can do that. Woohoo! I made one. Keep watching the skies. Da-da-da. I'm trying to think of that X-Files music. How does that go? Da-da-da, da-da-da. No. Something like that. I haven't seen it in a long time. I'm picturing Mulder and Scully. Also, it's hard to watch the skies here in Poland because it's so cloudy all the time. You can't even see the sun. If the aliens do exist, Polish people will be the last to find out. That's for true. That's for true. That's for sure. All right. If anybody else doesn't got anything and my grammar don't matter and I can just scat words together, then we'll probably say goodnight to everyone, wherever you are. I hope you have a wonderful evening. Relax. Center all of your chakras right in the center. Then smash them together and eat them. And that's how you have the power. Or something. Okay, so thank you all for being here. I'm going to click this button that says stop, and it probably won't stop, so be prepared for that awkward phase where I'm still here and I thought I ended it. Good night.